Hello, everybody. Hello, parents. It's FRAZELMA LYNN, the Parenting 911 coach. It's Tuesday, and yes, I know I'm late coming on today. And you know how sometimes, no matter which button you hit, it doesn't seem like it's the right one. But I'm here now. All right. So, welcome doing lunch with FRAZELMA LYNN, Parenting 911. We're going to talk just for a few minutes about the fact that parents have to realize that children are people too. Children are real people. They are actually people with feelings. They are people with a heart. They are people. And whatever we do as parents, it's going to affect their lives, their childhood. It's our responsibility to make sure they have the things that they need so that they become good, strong, charactered people. So remember, children have feelings. Here is a scenario. The 12-year-old boy, let's just call him Josh. And Josh tells the counselor, I hate my life. And the counselor thinks, what are we talking about? And he says, no, I'm not planning to hurt myself, not like that, but I hate my life. He says, my sister and I go home afraid every day, not quite sure who's going to be there or what they're going to be doing, or how, what kind of mood my mom might be in, or if she might be drinking, or she might be throwing a party or whatever. We never know what we're going home to. And he said, even though on the weekends we try to clean the house up and make it look decent, he said by Monday afternoon when we get home, it's already a mess and we already don't know, what's going on. He said many times mom will have, different men over, her friends. So she calls them uncle this and uncle that. We're supposed to call them. And he says at night, I just have my sister come in my bedroom. I have bunk beds, so she can sleep on one bed and I can sleep on the other. He said my room is the only one that has a lock on the door. That way I know she's safe from whatever's going on. He says, I hate my life and I can't wait to get old enough to start working for myself so I can move far, far away. Children shouldn't have to feel like that, parents. Children should never have to feel like that. They are people too. They have real feelings. We have to make sure that we take care of their needs as well as ours. I see some parents going from one end of the pendulum to the other. Some parents will only take care of the children's needs and none of their own. Then some parents will take care of all of their needs and none of the children. Here's another scenario. So mom gets mad with dad, or sometimes vice versa. Dad gets mad with mom, and because they're not together, whomever has had custody of the children, now the other one wants to get custody, not just because they want to provide a better home for the children, a better life for the children. Oh, no, no, that's not why they want to get custody. They want to get custody so they can get back at the other parent. And it doesn't matter what the children want. It doesn't matter what the children feel. It doesn't matter what the children say. Nobody even asked the children. They just want to tear the children's hearts apart. Just rip them from the life they know and then stick them in this other life. Doesn't matter if they're happy. Doesn't matter if they're thriving. None of that matters. Just to get back one at the other. Parents, we have to stop just treating our children like their lives don't matter. They are real people with real feelings. And what we are to do as parents is to teach them how to be good parents. Do you realize there was a time when parents honestly wanted their children to do better than them? That there was a time when parents honestly would give up everything so their children could succeed and do better and have a better life. We've got to get back to that point and not just put our children in any situation. Children are people too. They have feelings too. When was the last time you just sat down and had a real heart to heart conversation with your children, a real heart to heart about life, about what's going on in their lives, about how they feel, about how you could help them in whatever they're struggling with, and how you can always let them know that you are supporting anything and everything good that they're doing. Our children are real people. They have feelings. One parent, she wanted to move away. And it was just because, she wanted to do things different for herself. But she didn't move because her child was in high school. And so she knew that it was important to her child to graduate with the graduating class. These were children who had been together from like first grade. And it was important for her child to graduate with the graduating class. So she didn't move. She sacrificed and stayed there until her child could graduate. Those are the sacrifices sometimes we as parents have to make. Children are real people. They have real feelings. And I'll end with this tip. If we don't discipline our children, then we don't truly love them. Because discipline means to instruct them, to teach them, and then to supervise while they practice whatever we've taught them. So if we don't discipline them at home, that means we really don't love them, because we're allowing them to grow up without knowing how to follow rules, without knowing how to be responsible, without knowing how to be held accountable. We're just letting them grow up any way they want, in doing anything they want, which means they won't be prepared for life as an adult. So we've got to be so careful and understand our children are real people. It's our responsibility to prepare the real people for real life. It's our responsibility to show them compassion. It's our responsibility to be able to talk them through problems. It's our responsibility to teach them how to handle disappointment. It's our responsibility to show them that we love them, not that we are choosing one child over the other, but that we love each one of them. Children are real people. They have real feelings. Parents, please don't just act like your children don't exist. Don't think that the games you played with them when they were 4 or 5 will still go over well with them when they're 14 and 15 and they see the real you. Children are people with feelings. And we have to remember that. Don't put them in the middle of your mess between mom and dad, and mom and grandparents and dad and grandparents. And don't put them in the middle. Don't use them as leverage to get your way. No, because they are people and they have real feelings. That's it for me today. I am FRAZELMA LYNN, the Parenting 911 coach. Parents, we've got to learn how to parent from the heart, not from our emotions, and not just from our intellect, but from the heart. What's best for your child? Not just you. What's best for your child? What's best for the family unit? What's best for the family as a whole? So we've got to remember our children are real people with real feelings. All right, parenting911.org. Go ahead and schedule an appointment. Let's see what we need to do to change everything around in our homes. Have a great day. Bye-bye.